Okay, here we are again with some more Cheese League Baseball action. Alright, just checking to make sure my recording is alright. Everything looks alright. So, we are going to check out the next game in our Cheese League Baseball tournament. We've got the Ricotta Regals and the Gorgonzola Gothams. Jesse O'Connor on for the Regals, and on the bump for the Gothams, got Shante Peppers. Let's get right into it and watch this game, folks. Gothams lead the series 1-0 in this potential 7-game set. And I probably should have gotten everything prepared, but I forgot to do that again. But it is what it is. It doesn't bother me none. What am I looking for? Speed Demon Ricotta Regals versus the Contact Specialist Gorgonzola Gothams. Got stuff all over my desk here. Boy, oh boy, it's a mess. Okay, here we go. Little swinging bunt there for the first out of the game. Lily Goatman steps in for her first hit of the tournament. Let's talk about Shante Peppers. Four-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup, and also the forkball. So more of a junk pitcher than anything. Adds base hit up the middle. We're here again at Founders Field, home of the Gothams. Give you a scouting report on Shante Peppers as Ava Oliver steps in. Looking for her first hit is the S-rated player, Ava Oliver. With a runner on first, one out. Peppers in, let's see, 3 starts. As that one sneaks, it doesn't sneak through, but let's call it a hit. A tough play as Kerry Coleman steps in. 3.33 thus far in the tourney for her. Peppers was 2-0, 1.62 ERA, 1.26 whip in 3 starts, 17 Ks. Batters hit 250 against her in the first tournament for the Gothams. 2-1 now on Coleman. And that is grounded to Jacobs, to Alvarado, and no chance to get Coleman. She runs quite well. So they just got 1 out. So we've got runners in the corners, and Dick O'Neill steps in. Good speed at first base. Obviously, she beat out that double play. And ball inside to O'Neill. Elite four-seamer and injury-prone is active here for Shante Peppers. Let's see if that comes to effect. I imagine she could be injury-prone, like hurt her arm or elbow or something. Throw it out. And he walks. So O'Neill works the walk, which is something he didn't really do a lot of last tournament. A small sample size. That brings up Burgess. With bases juiced here, 2 outs. And ooh, way ahead of that one. 2-1. And down. Oh no, not down to strikes. I'm sorry. 2-2. Now down to strikes. He's very mad at that bat as he goes down on strikes. Camacho steps in, leadoff hitter for the Gorgonzola Gothams. In front of this packed home crowd. O'Connor steps in. Ooh, and it beamed him. A beanball here for Camacho. Kind of got away from O'Connor out in the bump. Camden Anthony steps in. And boy, just not a good outing thus far for O'Connor, as he throws the ball away and gives Camacho second base. That one's popped up. And Oliver's there for the first out. O'Connor, 7.71 ERA, 0-1, 2 starts in the last tournament. A small sample size, of course. The Regals got eliminated in the first round. Hoping they doesn't happen again. Good speed on the base pass here. At second base, by the way, as Alvarado looks at strike 2, 2-2. And that one sneaks through the right side. So runners at the corners here. So I adjust my microphone. And that brings up Arlo Franks. Arlo Franks, I think I mentioned this before, hit 500. He should be a home run hitter, but he hits for average. And that one sneaks through the middle. Just everyone. Nobody could handle it. And Franks with the RBI infield single. Gorgonzola Gothams are on the board first. You know, I mentioned in the previous video that I'm playing this game after the update now. And I do notice that the Gorgonzola G is much, much bigger. So they definitely fixed some of the issues with the jerseys. That one is ripped and splits the outfielders. A double, an RBI double. And that makes it 2-0 Gothams. I love the gigantic G, though. I think they actually scaled it up a little bit in the update. I just think it looks cool. Over to third. That is the second out of the inning as Lizzie Jackson steps in. And 1-1 now on Jackson. And she fouls that away. 2 outs, second and third. Jackson looks at the ball in the dirt. 2-2. And now fouls that one away. We reset 2-2. And down on strike she goes. But nonetheless, the Gothams take the 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Go to the top of the second. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Ricotta Regals. Colin Lamb stepping in. The DH for this Regals ball club, the Regal Beagles. And Peppers working away. You know, I don't think did I talk about, yeah, I talked about O'Connor. I talked about O'Day, though. Or, I'm sorry, Shante Peppers. What am I talking about? Down on strikes he goes. Aileen Peck looking for her first hit. I think I talked about Peppers. Yeah, she was pretty good. I talked about her. And it's a strike on the outside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Peck didn't play any games in the previous tournament. And down on strike she goes. Rex Vance steps in and gives a growl. High pitch activated for him. And he swings at a low pitch. Breaking ball. That one looked a little high, but it's down the line. Camacho is there, out number 3. Quick inning. Quick top of the second. 8-9-1 due up for the Gothams. Bottom half of the frame. And quickly, Baldwin 0-2 in the hole. O'Connor looking rattled out there on the mound already. Really needed that. Really, really needed that strikeout. As Malachi Jacobs steps in. And that's base hit up the middle. So, runner on first, Cashton Camacho steps in. He was hit by a pitch his first at-bat to start the game. And it's ball outside. And over to Sachs, to Vance, and they don't complete the double play. They do get the lead runner, though. Camden Anthony steps in. And fouled away. Safe. Anthony looking for his first hit here of the tournament. Pretty good speed on the base pass, and he knew what was coming. He's the sign stealer trait. Love the banging of the trash can, the troll. And down to strikes he goes. All right, top of the order due up for the Ricotta Regals here in the top of the third.
Number 26,
Eric Sachs steps up. Shante Peppers, this will be her 40th pitch here in the third. And there's a ball. 1 and 2. I'm going to check on something real quick. A quick 1, 2, 3.
number 45, Amelia Gothams.
I'm going to look at some scores from the ball games yesterday. It's over to Jacobs, and that is out number 2. Because I just wanted to mention that the Yankees ended up dropping the series to the Cardinals, so that's where you know when I'm recording this. And it is tough to watch the Yankees nowadays. It is very tough sometimes. Might be just as tough as a Regals fan. You see them losing here. 2 outs, and the 1-2 pitch is a grounder to Michaels, out number 3. So we're making up the rules as we go here, folks, because I think what's going to happen is after this run of the tournament, we might do the shuffle draft, or we might do it after another run. See what happens. But one thing we do want to avoid is for all of these teams, obviously, the Regals, like perpetual eliminated in the first round kind of stuff. I'm going to avoid that. Here's Arlo Franks. He's 1-for-1 single in RBI. He had the most ridiculous single in an RBI. Just kind of rolled and nobody knew what to do with it. 1 out, and fouls that one away. And 3 and 1 to Franks, and he looks at a strike. 3 and 2 now. Fouled away. The 3-2 again. And down on strikes he goes. Art Michaels steps in. All right. Michaels. A couple of guys have the sign stealer trait active. And 2 and 2. And he knows what's coming. He knows an off-speed pitch is coming. He hits it. Go right at Coleman for the final out of the inning. Top of the fourth we go. Heart of the order due up for the Ricotta Regals. I don't know about you guys, but I like the Regals' new away jerseys. I like the baby blue hats. Something about a baby blue baseball hat just looks sweet. And down on strike she goes. And that brings up Dick O'Neill. First pitch prayer. No, I first pitch Slayer on one of my players, and has done nothing for him. I swing at first pitches all the time, so I get swing happy in this game, and I have not hit anything with this guy. As Byron Burgess steps in. There's a strike. Oh, and one. And a towering fly ball, but that is an out. Baldwin there. And go to the bottom of the fourth, 2-0. The Gothams still lead it. Zeke Bond steps in. Man, Zeke Bond's still looking for his first hit. Let's see, what did he do last time around for the Gothams? I think I mentioned he was 333. He played 11 games. Guessing all 11 games that they had. They played in that tournament, so they made it past the first round. Then I think they got swept the next round.
Now pitching, Darryl Digman.
All right, O'Connor's out, and we're going to have Digman come in. So I was wondering when that was going to happen. Probably sooner than later, because O'Connor was getting... She looked a little rough around there. She's getting roughed up, and then couldn't really settle down. And O'Neal with the diving stop, and they get the out at second, rather. I was about to say at first, but get the lead runner. So good on him. And keeps the double play in order. With one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Digman, four-seamer slider, four-seamer slider, yeah, curveball. Almost thought it said change up there for a second. That one's foul. 0-2 on Baldwin. Still looking for his first hit of the tournament. And he fouls that one away. 0-2 again. Looks at a ball in the dirt. 1-2. Down on strikes he goes. Man, Baldwin continues to be hitless in this tournament thus far. Malachi Jacobs steps in now. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Runner on first. And backdoor breaking pitch there. And 1-2 on Jacobs. And Digman delivers. And that sneaks through. And runners going to third. Oliver throws and meet at third base. Good throw there by Ava Oliver. For the final out of the inning. Top of the fifth we go. All right, this will be Shante Pepper's 60th pitch right there. Pretty good though in terms of stamina. Looking pretty locked in out there on the mound. And 3-1. And walked him. So Lamb works the walk to start this inning. Aileen Peck steps up. Looking for her first hit of the tournament as well. And choker is activated on the bases. Oh, I don't even know what that means on the base paths. 2-0 to Peck, and there's a strike. 2-1. And there's a strike. 2-2. A little squibber foul. 2-2 again. And a base hit up the middle. All right. So the Regals 2 on, nobody out. Rex Vance steps in. 0 for 1. Looking for his first hit. Man, a lot of these Regals I'm noticing don't have a hit yet. And oh, a bunt. And they're going to try for the double play. They can't do it. So runners at the corners. They get the out at second. What would they call that? Would they call that a fielder's choice, I guess? Maybe, I don't know. Either way, I was always foggy on fielder's choice, honestly. So at the corners, Eric Sachs up. And that is going to be a sac fly, maybe. No, they're not going to test Anthony's arm. So hold the runners. And now 2 outs. And the Regals threatening here. See the Regals fans very excited in the stands. That one is hit, but caught by Baldwin. And the little rally is stymied by the Gorgonzola Gothams. They still lead it 2-0. Let's go to the bottom half of the frame. As I adjust myself, get cozy. And that is a little hot shot to Vance. Good play. Backhanded skipper into the glove. And Camden Anthony steps in, looking for his first hit of the tourney. And 2-0. Digman's still out there working away for the Regals on the bump. 2-2 now. Down on strikes he goes. Kind of froze him. Froze him on the curveball. As Henry Alvarado steps in. 1 for 2 with a single. And hits a towering fly ball. Very high. And it's easy out for Amelia Goatman. Top of the 6th now. Still 2-0. As Ava Oliver steps in. She got her first hit this game. Again, this is the only S-rated position player that we have. Just noticing too in the camera, it's really picking up the gray hairs that I have in my beard. And that is an out. Oliver, really not impressing me right now. Kerry Coleman steps up. Big pressure situation here. Trying to get something going. And that one is, again, just got under it. Warning track power. And now Dick O'Neill with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. How many pitches does Chante Peppers have? She has 82 pitches. And looking pretty tired out there. And that's a walk. Actually, that might be her last batter as Burgess steps in. Yep. Knew it. I called it. Luby Hugh comes in out of the bullpen. 2-seamer, 4-seamer slider for Hugh. And that's a base hit up the middle. So 2 outs, 2 on. In the top of the 6th, Colin Lamb steps in. He walked. I think he walked his last time up, actually. Hugh's more velocity pitcher out of this bullpen. And a little lazy pop to Jacobs for the final out. They strand another pair of runners. And heart of the order due up for the Gorgonzola Gothams. Remember. And, ooh, diving stop by O'Neill. That's out number 1. Louis Hugh is one of the more solid arms out of that bullpen, out of the Gothams bullpen. In the, again, small sample size that we have, but Art Michaels steps in. And 2-1 on Michaels. Digman, again, still out there working away. It's kind of a workhorse for them. And down on strikes. He even knew what was coming. As Zeke Bond steps up. It's a high. And now 2-1. And fouled down the line. 2-2 now on Bond. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th. And again, we reset. And that is a pop-up, but Oliver is there. Out number 3. And top of the 7th we go. And the Gothams looking to make this a quick 1-2-3 inning. Take the 2-0 lead over the Regals in this series. Before we go back to the Regals' home, Stade Royale. And 3-0 rather. As that one's fouled away. And Peck gets a base hit here. Start off top of the 7th for the Regals. Rex Vance now steps in. It's 0 for 2, and all right, Ralph Smith's going to come in to pinch hit for Vance. And a little swinging bunt down to 3rd. Moves up the runner. Probably not what he wanted to do, but he does move up the runner. So in scoring position with Eric Sachs up, he's 0 for 3. Very, very good speed on the base pass here for the Regals. And slow roller, Michaels. And that is out number 2. Runner again. Good heads up base running, gets over to 3rd. Brings up Goatman, 1 for 3. Base hit, scores a run. Ball in the dirt. Ooh, pass ball, scores a run too. Don't want that. And 1 and 2 down to their final out. 2 and 2. And a high fly pop-up. Baldwin is there, out number 3, and the Gorgonzola Gothams pick up their 2nd win of this series. 0-5-0, it's a shutout as well. It's a 2-5-0. Not a lot of hits, but the hits that did come were pretty meaningful. No home runs either. But the big RBIs coming from Franks and Michaels on the Gotham side. Not a lot happening really. 8 strikeouts for the Gothams. They still pick up the win though. So Peppers gets the win. O'Connor with the loss. Got roughed up a little bit, and Hugh takes the save. And the top 3 players: Peppers, Digman, and Art Michaels. Digman, a relief pitcher, getting the shout out there. All right, so that is it, folks. The Gorgonzola Gothams lead this series 2-0. So we'll go back to Stade Royale for game number 3 of that set. But that is it for me right now. Thank you so much for watching. Again, Geek Cheese, Cheese League Baseball on YouTube. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll catch you guys next time for some more fake baseball action. Thanks so much. I'll see you. Bye.